Hi there, everybody. My name is CaptainZero, and welcome to The Long Dark. Now, a few of you might recognize this from one of my live streams, but I want to just go through and give a quick explanation of the game. Let's see. So there's no story mode yet. I was hoping that they might have gotten the story mode in, but right now there's just the sandbox, which is still pretty fun to play. This game is a survival game. Basically, you're just playing as a character who you crash land in the northern part of Canada during a big snowstorm. Um, because of, I believe it's a magnetic storm, is what's causing the issues, and they actually use that as an excuse for why the animals act kind of weird in this game. But for right now, I'm playing as a male character at Mystery Lake. Let's see. A mysterious geomagnetic storm has brought your plane crashing down in the northern Canadian wilderness. How long can you survive? This game is actually, I thought it was going to be kind of, but it turned out to be a lot of fun. The foraging for food and water, the struggle for life in a world without masters, housed in a body that man had made dependent on himself. Richard Matheson, I Am Legend. Very good book if you guys haven't read that yet. But, alright, let's see, where did I start out? I started out, looks like dawn, and started out straight up in the wilderness. I usually start out somewhere where there's some kind of civilization around, but let's go take a look around, see what's going on. I love the art style in this game. It's this blocky kind of art style, and it reminds me of what's that game? You play as the big bad wolf. You're trying to take care of a town of storybook characters. I'm sure someone in the comments below, let me know what that game is called. I haven't actually gotten to play that yet, but it looks a lot like it to me. Now, you got to pay attention to, you've got fatigue, cold, hunger, and thirst. Your cold is just going to shoot up, especially at night, as it gets pretty cold. You've actually got a temperature readout over here. Wind chill's -9, air temp's 15. My clothing right now is giving me +8. Wind chill bonus is +4. So, I'm doing okay right at the beginning. But you got to find warmer clothes. You've got to basically work up all of your stuff and forage for things. See, looks like I found a logging camp. Let's see what's over this way. Looks like there's stuff over this way. This looks like it might have been a road. Now, basically, this game reminds me a lot of a post-apocalyptic game. I'm having trouble talking today. But, because you don't see any other NPCs, any other people around. I'm hoping that they add in a multiplayer feature like, what's that game? The Forest just came out with. Let's see. I'm pretty sure there's a ranger station if I go this way. Clear cut. I don't see any houses or anything lootable down here. Let's see what's up this way. Now, as we go up, you're going to get to see, this is going to be a much bigger game than it looks like now. This is still, I think it's an alpha build. And you guys know, I love alpha games. They've got so much potential. And so far, this game has been super interesting for me. I've only played maybe an hour, 2 hours of this game. I always start over as a new character. I wait until I die and then just call it quits for the day. But it's definitely got some challenging factors to it. What with fighting versus the cold and trying to maintain your calories and your thirst. You're always trying to find wood and other supplies. You can forage for stuff just straight up from where you're standing, but that uses up calories. So it's much easier to just find things as you go. Now we're just going to keep heading up this hill here. And look at that. That's just freaking pretty. I know you guys hear me say that a lot, but you can't deny, man. This is a very pretty looking game. Hats off to the people who designed this. I really should start paying attention to who's making these games that I'm playing. But this game, I've been kind of blown away by it so far. I really thought that it was going to be a lot less than it turned out to be. Look at that, the nice orange sunrise off in the distance. Let's see. Cold's going up, but it's not terrible. Now, at some point, you will get really cold and start freezing. And what'll happen then is you start losing health. Here we go. There's the fire watchtower. Let's see. Anything on the ground for me before I head up the stairs? No, nothing down here. Oh. Got dead bodies just scattered everywhere. I don't know what that means. Because if you just crash landing because of a random geomagnetic thing, then you're not going to be finding dead bodies ever. Ooh, hunting knife. Very nice. Now, a lot of the loot spawns, stuff like that, they're all randomized. I've come to this tower a few times now, and it's always a little bit different on the inside. It looks the same, but the loot that spawns in here is always different. Very cool in that aspect. Open this up. And it's warmer in here. You can see by that. I think my head might be over. But down the bottom left corner, it tells you, ooh, a hunting rifle. I've never actually gotten a rifle before. Bring a deer down, maybe a wolf. Okay. Let's see what we got for this. Energy bar. Antiseptic. Okay. Rifle ammunition. That's what I need. So I've only got 5 shots with it, but that's better than nothing. A fire striker. Ah, very cool. Now I don't need to worry about matches. This has been the best trip up this mountain yet. Alright, what do we got over here? Newsprint. This can be used as tinder. You need tinder to make a fire. Cedar firewood. More newsprint. Let's see. We've got peaches, which I can use my knife to open. Ooh, there's a can opener there too. Got some beef jerky. Nom 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 nom. Can opener. Alright, ooh, and a hatchet, man. I've got like everything I need to survive now. Let's see, anything on the radio? Nope. Let's see. So, as far as starting a fire, it's really easy. You just choose what you want to use to start it. So my fire striker looks like it's going to do a better job. Got a tinder plug, newsprint roll, and just newsprint. That doesn't change any of my duration. I've only got cedar firewood to work with right now. And I've got 1 accelerant. So now I've got a 100% success rate. So I could definitely start a fire. Now, I'm going to show you guys. You can actually melt snow. So I'm going to melt 0.6 gallons. It uses up the time that you have left on your fire. So you got to kind of pay attention to that. So now I'm down to 12 minutes of fire. I'll go ahead and boil up some of this water so I've got some good water to drink. And the stove's dead. And let's see, I managed to get here at night, which isn't the best time to do anything. Let's see. Survived for 2 hours and such minutes. It's 9:04 p.m. right now. Let's see. I don't have a flashlight or anything just yet, so I don't really want to go hang out in the woods. So I'm going to go ahead and forage some wood. So I'm going to burn 62 calories. Let's see. Forage me up some wood. There we go. Wood stove. Forage a tinder plug. I don't have any fuel. Okay. So, go ahead and try that again. Try and forage me up at least something to start a good fire with here. Hopefully I find something decent. Better than a tinder plug. Another tinder plug. So it doesn't look like I'm going to get anything good out of that. So I'm going to go ahead and sleep. Get myself to the AM. Burning a fair few calories doing this. You burn calories while you sleep. And basically when you're doing anything. So you really got to pay attention. My guy's going to wake up really hungry. And dehydrated. So let's go equipment. Food and drink. Go ahead and drink that. So my thirst is gone. Let's go food. I'm going to go ahead and eat this, and I can use can opener. And I shouldn't lose much of anything if I'm using an actual can opener. You can't just smash it open, which causes you to lose a fair amount of your calories in it. Let's see, what else do I got? Some beef jerky. Let's eat that. I hate the sound of people eating in general, so hearing these noises drives me crazy, but I don't like turning off game sound just in case. Let's make sure there's nothing around the edges here. So, it's morning. I think I could have actually gotten up earlier and still been in decent shape. I like the music in this game. It's very cool. Let's see. What do I got going on? I wish I had a map. Is there a map up here? No? Nothing? Let's see. Is there anything I could see? Doesn't look like it. So, I'm going to take a shortcut down the side of the hill. I'm probably going to die, but we'll see. Try and take it as easily as I can. Oh. Head on down here, probably off into the wilderness. But I'm playing with you guys. I got to take some chances. I've only got so long to keep you entertained. Let's head up this rock, see what I can see. Alright. Doesn't look like there's much. I hear a wolf. Man, I'm getting cold fast. Alright. So, do we head that way or that way? I'm going to follow this frozen river here. See if there's anything up here. There's a wolf that way. So I'm going to head this way. I'm going to head away from the wolf. I like dogs, just not when they try and eat me. I definitely need to find some warmer clothing at some point. Yeah, I'm cold. Need to find indoors. You get cold really, really fast. There's a deer. There we go. Let's see. Gotta wait for that deer to stop running, because I'm not wasting a bullet if I don't have to. I could try and take out one of these rabbits over here, but I'm thinking I'm going to get more out of the deer. So now I'm starting to freeze, because I'm that cold. So my condition's going to keep going down. Condition's just your health in general. I should probably load my gun. Oh, I could put 5 shots in here. Okay. Oh, okay. So now I'm at, looks like train tracks. Train tracks are a good thing. And I got a deer over here. Let's see. I haven't tried to shoot the gun yet. Did I get him? I don't think I got him. He just disappeared. But I'm going to head back this way, because I know there's some room to survive back over here. And for those of you who always wonder why I reach off and why you hear little thumps every so often, I play fetch with my dog the entire time I play video games. So I'm playing 2 different games at the same time, and I'm entertaining multiple things, multiple species. Okay. So now we've got this nice little outpost here. This is always a good spot to set up base camp. It's where I usually set up base camp. Get in there. Go. Alright. So. Now all these places, they always have something. Oh, there's a nice storm lantern. I don't think anybody needs this anymore, buddy. Some pork and beans. Now you gotta search every cabinet. Usually these things only have like newsprint in it, but every little bit of everything helps you out right now, especially this early in the game. So cold. Accelerant, antiseptic. There we go. Some reclaimed wood. Newsprint. Open the drawers. I'm still freezing to death, but I'm a little bit warmer inside.
Looks like this has been here.
Cloth. That's something. You always want to get all of your meds. Because if you fall, if you twist your ankle, something like that, you can take meds instead of having to rest. Because you can still be productive. I already got a can opener. Some soda. Soda's always a good thing. Let's head on upstairs. Now I've played through this a few times. I already know there's some good stuff up here. So I'm going to go ahead and start a fire. Claimed wood. Let's do fire striker. Let's use an accelerant. Then we'll go ahead and start a fire. There we go. Now I'm warming up a little bit. I can go ahead and search. Cotton socks. Those are always good. Alright, so air temp's going up. 37 degrees. 38. Feels like it's right there. So I'm going to stand nice and close to this fire as best I can while I'm searching through everything. Some painkillers. Ah, good and warm, good and warm. Have anything I can cook? Nothing. So I got another 21 minutes. I'm going to boil up the water that I have. Calories are going right on down. So now, let's see what I've got for food. A couple of energy bars. Those are always good. Another energy bar. That'll get me right on up. There we go. Thirst isn't too bad. My cold's going down. Because it's still kind of warm in here. The heat from the fire helps you out a lot. Let's see. What did I get for clothes? So I got some cotton socks. Let's see. They're 0.08. Socks I've got on right now are 1.6. So I can actually just get the cloth from these, which will help me out with repairing. Once I get some tools to use, I could repair my jeans and whatnot, which are going to improve how well they work for me. And I'm starting to get cold again. It's only 8:44 in the morning. I think I'm going to move on and try and get to the next place. I think I got everything good out of here. Just need one more sweep. Go out the back door. And let's see. I didn't get any fuel for my lamp, so whatever's in there is in there. I dropped my pork and beans. I didn't mean to. Alright. Nice storm rolling in. I might be better off weathering the storm inside. Yeah. You got to pay attention to the weather when you're playing this game. So I'm going to go ahead. Go up here. I'm going to whip up another fire. You're going to use up a lot of wood. You're going to use up your accelerant pretty fast too. Let's see. Use my fire striker. Alright. So, there's that. I'm going to go ahead and rest. Rest until about noon. That fire isn't going to last until then, but it's going to warm me up because I'm sleeping right next to it. And it's going to warm up the room in general. And I think sleeping actually just warms you up. So, I think that storm might be dying down out there. Let's see, where am I at? Yeah, my cold's all the way down. So, the blankets definitely warm me up. Let's see. Is this storm still quite as brutal? Nope, not that bad at all. Alright, so we're going to head off across this frozen lake. It gives you little prompts in the bottom left of whether it's getting cooler or warmer where you're at. It all depends on if you're out in the open or if you're up next to something. If you're inside of somewhere like one of these little huts, it's going to show up as warmer. And it's only marginally, but it helps. Oop, wrong button. Let's see. I don't see anything to hunt out here, and I should probably start hunting for food at some point. Especially since I started out in such a nice spot with this really nice hunting rifle. I mean, I have yet to actually try and hunt anything. I'm usually just eating the scraps from the wolves.
I could use this.
Down vest. That is good. A thin wool sweater. I think I've already got one of those on. Now you're going to find a lot of really useful items. You're going to find a lot of junk items while you're playing. Let's see. clothing. Down vest is going to add 1.2. So I'm going to wear that. So now my cold's just going up a little bit. I know I've got a +9. So that's definitely helpful. The longer you're out in the elements, the colder you're going to get, and the longer it's going to take for you to warm up. So you've always got to be aware of that. I wouldn't mind having just a normal heads-up display that says, you know, it's X degrees outside, or you're this cold. Ooh, a rifle round. That's what I need. Alright. So again, I don't know why everybody's dead wherever I go, but they're all dead. I haven't run into anything alive except for wolves, rabbits, and deer. Alright, so wasn't much of anything there. We'll move on to these little cabins. They're always nice places to find things. There's more cabins over there. Kind of wish this had a little bit of a scope on it. A lot of hunters, I know when I hunt, I tend to keep a little bit of a scope on there. It's nothing incredible, but it's something. Is that anything worth looking at? Nah, it's just reeds and sticks and whatnot. Alright, let's go check this out over here. Alright, got lake cabins. Alright. Now here's my question. This is obviously someplace that is cold regularly. Ooh, nice tinder plug. This is someplace that gets cold like normally. It's northern Canada. Now I don't live that far from Canada, and I know it gets cold where I'm at. So I'm guessing North Canada's gotta get pretty cold. Why isn't there some kind of heat source in this room? What do these people do for heat? They just freeze to death every winter, or they just don't hang around for the winter time? You'd think you run into a hunting cabin or something. I haven't run into one of those yet, but I've only been able to explore so much of this game before I die. So I'm a little bit, you know, I'm all hurt from being killed so many times by so many different things. Let's see. Anything good in here? And this game runs really smoothly. Shoes are useless out here. Sometimes you'll find some nice boots. Always useful. Some reclaimed wood. That's just what I need. Now, every time I walk into one of these buildings, it's completely different. I just know that buildings are where stuff spawns. So I definitely want to hang out around them. Let's see. I got one more building over here, right? Yep. Now, sometimes things will be locked and you have to use a tool to break it open. Ooh, a nice flare. Some beef jerky. Plastic container. These usually have some good food in them. But nothing this time. Another container.
Looks like this is
Granola bar. There we go. And some beef jerky. I told you. I told you they usually have something decent in them. But that looks like it's all that's in this place. So I'm going to move on. Now once I get through this area, I'm going to go pick a fight with a wolf. Is that... what is that? Oh, it's just wood. Okay. I thought maybe there's another dead body or something. Still don't see anything huntable out here. Usually this place is crawling with wolves when I'm around, but that just goes to show that this is all randomized. It's not going to be the same every time you play, which is awesome. I hate playing the same thing over and over. Because it is, as nice as it is to understand how things work, it gets really boring really fast. Ooh, new DB. Anything? Man, looks like he's screaming in the snow there. Anything good in your backpack, buddy? Nothing? Nothing at all. Alright. What we got in here? Nothing. Getting kind of cold, getting kind of thirsty. Ah, peacoat. Let's see. Plus 6.8. Yeah, now I'm plus 15. So that's definitely going to help me out in the long run. You always want to find some good clothing. I think the peacoat's the best coat that I've found so far. Although I think a ski jacket might be just a little bit better. I'm getting kind of thirsty. What do I got? I got soda. I know I got soda in here. Grape soda. Gives me some calories while I'm at it. Now, they want you to keep your calories as close to 2,000 as you can. I don't know if you can eat or drink too much. Supplies are kind of limited in this, and I haven't tested that theory out yet. So, let's check some orange soda. Peaches. Always nice. Some beds. Sometimes there's clothing on the bed, so always take a look at them. Nothing there. Lighting in this game is kind of cool too. I love how when it's nighttime you can't see in one of these rooms at all. You can't see anything anywhere. Luckily I did find a lamp. I need to find some fuel for it though at some point. Otherwise it's going to be some very dark nights. Let's see. Ah, yeah. Fur firewood. That'll definitely come in handy. I should just let this guy narrate the whole thing for me. Soda, pork and beans, and some peaches, and a backpack. Ah, a toque. Knittable cap, Canadian style. Okay. It's been a good haul in this place. Let's see. Clothing. Let's see. 0.6, 1.6. I think I'm going to take the 1.6. Alright. So, I'm not going to bore you guys too much longer with this game. I'm hoping to run into some wildlife soon, but it doesn't look like it. Check out this last house and should be all set. Anything good over there? Settle. Nothing. I know, you're getting tired, buddy. You're getting tired. We're gonna make it. We're gonna be alright. Another peacoat.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Take that for now. You can become overcumbered, but some matches. I don't really need them, but I'm gonna take them anyway. More matches. Nothing else. Anything on the beds? Nope. Another backpack to search. Looks like there should be a gun up there, but there isn't. And some pork and beans. Alrighty, guys. So this is where I'm going to leave this episode. So far, this game is pretty fun. You guys might see me live stream it. If you guys haven't checked out my live streams, I'm usually on between 8 and 10 p.m. Throughout the week. Just check back. There's usually a little red circle next to my name. That means I'm live. Come hang out with me. You can ask me questions about the game. You can just ask me questions about my stream. If you guys check me out on MGN, I'm over there streaming from time to time. You can ask me questions just like you do there. Or you can just hang out and chat with me. It's always fun too. I really appreciate that. Aside from that, guys, if you could like this video, I'd really appreciate that. If you really like it, share it to your friends. Share me. We're trying to grow my community here. But aside from that, I'll see you guys in the next video. But remember, have an awesome day. Bye now.